Alright, let's talk about a rumor that could seriously shake up the camera world. For years, the market has been a predictable three-horse race between Sony, Canon, and Nikon. They set the rules, they built the empires. But what happens when a company that doesn't play by those rules, a giant from the world of robotics and stabilization, decides to crash the party? The whispers about a DJI Mirrorless camera have been getting too loud to ignore. We don't have a confirmed document, but the chatter from sources who are usually right on the money paints a picture of what could be DJI's most ambitious project ever. This isn't just about a new camera. It seems to be a direct response to every frustration and pain point that creators have voiced over the last 5 years. So, let's break down the most exciting rumors, piece by piece, because this could be a really big deal. The sensor and the Hasselblad heart. First up, the heart of the camera, the sensor. The word on the street is that DJI is aiming for a full-frame sensor, putting it right in the ring with the big dogs from Sony and Canon. Rumors are pointing to a resolution of around 45 megapixels, which would be a beast for everything from huge landscape photos to incredibly detailed video. But here's where it gets really juicy. DJI owns Hasselblad, and that's not a secret. For anyone who doesn't know, Hasselblad is a legend, famous for its incredible color science. The speculation is that this won't just be a logo slapped on the camera body. We're talking about a deep integration of Hasselblad's color science, right at the hardware level. Imagine getting the dynamic range of a top-tier full-frame sensor combined with the beautiful, cinematic color profile that usually costs tens of thousands of dollars. That means your footage could look incredible straight out of the camera, saving hours in post. This move suggests DJI isn't just trying to compete. They're bringing something their rivals literally can't replicate. The stabilization game changer, the gimbal killer. Now for the feature that could absolutely demolish the competition, stabilization. This is DJI's home turf. They built an empire making cameras float through the air. So, forget what you know about regular in-body image stabilization IBIS. The rumors describe something far more advanced, a system that sounds less like IBIS and more like a tiny, built-in Ronin gimbal. The chatter is about a 4-axis or even 5-axis mechanical stabilization system. Think about the tech in the Ronin 4D cinema camera, shrunk down and put inside a mirrorless body. This isn't just for correcting a bit of handshake. This is about enabling smooth, running shots and complex pans that would normally be impossible without a big, external gimbal. For the solo creator or the run-and-gun filmmaker, that's the holy grail. It means less gear, faster setups, and more creative freedom. It could genuinely make gimbals obsolete for most shooting situations. While Sony and Canon make good IBIS, they're camera companies. DJI is a robotics company. It's in their DNA, and if this is true, it would be a massive leap forward. LiDAR autofocus for every amazing stabilization doesn't mean much without sharp focus, and this is another area where DJI is rumored to be flexing its unique muscles. We've all been there, watching a camera hunt for focus in low light, pruning a perfect shot. The rumors suggest that DJI is bringing its LiDAR autofocus system to this camera. LiDAR uses lasers to build a real-time 3D map of your scene, so it doesn't need light or contrast to work, it just needs distance. DJI has already proven this tech in its Ronin gimbals, where it delivers mind-blowingly fast and accurate focus, even in near total darkness. Bringing this to a consumer mirrorless camera would be a revolution. Imagine shooting a dimly lit event or a moody night scene with an autofocus that's completely reliable. While other companies are trying to solve this with software, DJI is rumored to be solving it with hardware, and that could give them an unbeatable advantage. What this means for Canon, Sony, and USO. Let's put it all together. A full-frame camera with Hasselblad color, built-in gimbal-like stabilization, and LiDAR autofocus. Any one of these would be a headline feature. All three in one body. That's a torpedo aimed directly at the established players. But the most disruptive part might be the rumored price. The speculation is circling a price point between €2,500 and $3,500. Let that sink in. A camera with this kind of technology, at that price, wouldn't just be competitive, it would be a category killer. Flagship cameras from competitors with similar video specs cost way more, and they don't have this level of stabilization or LiDAR focus. And then there's the ecosystem. DJI already has drones, microphones, and wireless transmitters. A creator could get an aerial shot with a drone, then grab this camera for handheld work, all inside one seamless system. No other camera brand can offer that right now. DJI wouldn't just be selling a camera, they'd be selling a whole new way of creating. The remaining questions, of course, we have to keep our feet on the ground and acknowledge what we don't know. There are still some huge questions. First, the final confirmed price and an official release date. Speculation points to late 2025, but DJI is known for being unpredictable. Another massive question is the lens mount. Will DJI join the L-mount alliance, which would give them instant access to lenses from Leica, Sigma, and Panasonic? Or will they create a new proprietary DL mount and rely on adapters? That decision will be a huge factor in its success. We also don't have specifics on the body design or, critically, the battery life. Unlimited 6K recording is useless if the battery dies in 30 minutes. These are the details that will determine if this camera is a true revolution or just an exciting idea. But the potential here is just too big to ignore. So, what's the ultimate secret? It's not one feature, but the fusion of all of them. DJI isn't rumored to be building a camera with a good stabilizer. They're building a stabilizer with a world-class camera built around it. They're blending their mastery of robotics and AI with Hasselblad's iconic imaging to create something entirely new. If these rumors are even close to accurate, DJI isn't just trying to enter the market. They're planning a conquest. They seem poised to deliver a camera that solves real-world problems for creators at a price that could force the entire industry to react. The era of safe, incremental updates might just be over. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about these rumored specs? Is this the camera you've been waiting for? Let me know which feature gets you most excited, and whether you think this could be enough to make you switch systems. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be watching this story closely, so if you want to stay in the loop, be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.